We're taking a peek at living places on today's show. And one of the places that I want to visit is the rainforest. That's what my inspiration was for this next project. I am so excited about this piece because when I was thinking about it, I can only imagine how magical the rainforest is. And then I thought about it a little bit more and I was thinking, what would it be at night? So I turned on this special light. This is called a black light. And I started drawing with this on instead of all the other lights so that all the areas that are white and neon colors glow in the dark. It's a really cool idea. I can't wait to show you how to make it. Let's take a look at what else we'll need. You're gonna need some black paper, some fun foam. I'm really excited about these glitter sheets that I found in black, white, and green. Some watercolors, oil pastels, your black light, glue dots, pencil, a scratcher tool, maybe some scissors, and I think we're good to go. So the first technique I want to show you is called sgraffito. And we're going to make it so that you can scratch through your layers of oil pastel with this technique. So the first thing you do is start by coloring a pattern with your oil pastels. It can be anything. It doesn't matter here, guys. But the harder you push on your oil pastels, the darker your color or more solid it's going to be. So pick all your favorites and go to town, just overlapping your colors or putting them right next to each other. When you get your piece completely covered, you're going to go back over the top with black. And this is so weird at first, but I think you're going to love how it looks when we start to making the bug. You want to go over the whole thing and then come back and go over it in the opposite direction. And that gives you a nice thick layer of black. So you'll have something like this. Now, I've gone ahead and cut out the bug pattern. So what I did is just kind of traced around really lightly with my scratcher tool. And what happens is you're scratching away the black so that you can see the color underneath. So exciting. And then what you would do is just cut out your bug shape so that you have something like this. And you can see that when you start scratching away your layers of oil pastel, all of those rainbow colors are going to show right through. And you can do kind of a little shading action and go in different directions. You'll want to draw your eyes and scratch away some of those areas. And on this one, you can see where I did a diamond pattern just for fun. Okay, let's make some wings for this insect. I started with a folded piece of watercolor paper. Then I just freehanded these, but you could draw your wing shapes before you start cutting. And I wanted this to sort of be a dragonfly. So I cut it just like so. And then you're going to open it up and color on top with oil pastels. Now, you can just kind of draw some radiant lines. You can blend your colors, grab some blue or some greens or whatever you like. And then I've got one ready for us right here. And then we're going to switch over to watercolor. And I'm using the cake version of watercolor, but you could use tubes too. And this special brush that's filled with water. So now all I have to do is squeeze a little bit, get a little water on my watercolor, and then I'm just going to brush over the wings. And you can see where the oil pastel is, it's resisting the paint, but where there's paper, it's coating it nice and blue. And I've got some here that I made. So let's set this guy aside and draw a leaf. I kind of think hearts are an easy leaf shape. So just start by drawing a heart and then the veins. Look how bright that oil pastel is on the glittery fun foam. So fun. And then you're just going to start cutting out all of these shapes and pieces that you're creating. I've gone ahead and started by making polka dots on a plain piece of foam with the white. Now I can cut out my pieces and you would just cut all your shapes out and create a big pile. Now you could also draw on black paper with your white oil pastel or your neon colors. These go on anything. In fact, let me just show you. Let's draw some more leaf shape. This is a really easy leaf shape. You want to make yourself as many kinds of foliage shapes that you can think of. And you can color them in with other neon colors. Remember, this is a glow-in-the-dark piece, so anything goes. And if it's not standing out enough, you can outline it with some other colors, like that. All right, so now, how you're going to assemble your piece is we're just going to use these glue dots. So wherever you want something, you're just going to put a dot into place. So let's start with our wings. We'll put the wings down first, and then we'll add our bug body. And the cool thing about using these glue dots is they kind of lift your pieces right from the paper, or the foam in this case. And now you would just finish layering all your pieces together. Let's take a look at the finished one so you can really see that 3D effect.